Hey YouTube, Sam here. Well, I'm doing a little review on this. It's a Harbor Freight hole saw, and I've actually had this for a while and used it a bit, so I know it's a pretty good tool. With Harbor Freight, it just depends on what you're using it for. Now these I would not use for metal at all. I don't even think they're made for metal. I don't know for sure, but I've only used them pretty much, well, I've only used them specifically for wood. And I've used them a couple times to drill some holes into different things, but mainly what I use is this one here, the larger one I've used a couple times for putting like vents in the side of your house. And I'm getting ready to put in this basement bathroom a vent fan with a light in it, so go check out that video because I'll have that coming up here soon if I haven't already. Now, after the shameless plug, basically I can recommend, if you can find this one, I don't know if they've changed them, because honestly I've had this probably 3 or 4 years now, and I've used probably every single one of these for some little job or another. Now, one thing, if you are buying it for putting vents in your house, you're only going to get that thick. That's the one downside to this, is they're not very thick. So what I end up doing is drilling a hole part way through one side of the wall, then I find a longer drill bit, drill it the rest of the way through, then go onto the other side of the wall and drill it out, and then that way I have that much out of each side, and whatever's left over I can usually chisel out fairly easy. Or you could go in and use like a jigsaw or sawzall, something like that. But anyhow, this gives you a nice clean hole on both sides, and in the middle it really doesn't matter because you really aren't going to see any of it anyway. You'll have it all covered up. But this does make the job a little bit easier, I think. And mainly, it's a pretty good tool. Basically, you got your bit here, and you have this little, it's a, I don't know exactly why, it's just a plate that you put on in here. And this little things stick out through here and here. Stick your drill bit through there, and your nut goes on this side here. Now, you don't need to crank any of this down with wrenches or anything like that. It does come with an Allen key here, I believe, so you can change this bit out when it goes bad. I haven't had to do that yet, so cross my fingers it'll last a while. But anyhow, it's a pretty nice little tool. I would recommend it. I don't remember exactly what I paid for it, but I'm thinking it was probably one of those on sale for $9.99 things. That's usually when I buy a lot of the tools there, even though they don't seem to have as many of the $9.99 deals as they used to. But that's a whole nother one. But anyhow, there's the hole saw from Harbor Freight. I would give it a thumbs up because it does work well. And if you like these tool reviews, please rate, comment, and subscribe. Alright, this is Sam, Jack of all, master of none. Y'all have a good one.